Welcome to the Insomnia Project. Sit back, relax, and listen as we have a conversation about the mundane. One thing that we try to deliver is a conversation that will be less than fascinating so that you can just drift off. We want to thank you for joining us. We hope you will listen and sleep. Rate us on iTunes. I'm your host, Marco Timpano.
And I am your co-host, Nidhi Khanna. And today's episode is brought to you by Casper Mattresses. So sleep well on a Casper mattress.
100%. You can receive $50 towards any purchase of a mattress if you use our URL, which is www.caspertrial.com/insomnia. And the promo code is 50SLEEP. That's 50SLEEP. And they have an array of mattresses from Twin XL, Full, Queen, King, California King, all there for you.
And you know what? Last time you told us what a California King is, and I feel like this is now my dream mattress purchase is a California King.
I don't think I've ever slept on a California King.
I'd be very impressed if many people had a California
I'm just trying to think of hotels I've stayed in if they have California Kings.
Well, now I will be on the lookout whenever I book a hotel.
And here's the thing. When you buy a California King, you have to buy the mattresses that fit a California King.
Right.
But if you go to Casper.com, you'll find they sell those sheets. Sorry, did I say mattresses? I meant to say sheets.
No. Oh.
Did I?
I don't know. Now you're confusing me. Do they sell?
You know what? Let's just get into our show.
Okay.
So I wanted to talk to you about keys. Keys. Something that we use every day, and something that, unlocks a variety of things.
Do you carry around a lot of keys?
I do. And sometimes on my keychain, I have keys that I don't know what they open anymore.
Really?
Could be for a bike lock. It could be for I don't even know, Nidhi. I have keys on there that I haven't used in years. How about you? Do you have a lot of keys on your keychain or just a few?
No, I just have essentially my house keys. But I have a keychain for like my work keys.
Oh.
I'm like the keeper of the keys.
Oh, are you a keeper of the keys?
Yes. The only other person who has more key access is the superintendent, who has the master key. Right?
Sure.
Because I don't want a master key to anything.
Fair.
But yeah, no, I'm the keeper of the keys otherwise. And so I jingle everywhere I go.
So what do you have on your actual keychain versus your work keys?
On my actual keychain,
yeah.
I have my house keys and my car keys.
Now, is your car key a traditional key, or is it one of those, those you kind of press a button and like it jets out? It doesn't look like a key, and it's more like a stick, let's say.
Yes. So I have the one, where you press the button and the key becomes a key.
Sure.
But you know what I find fascinating is those cars that don't even have keys.
Okay, so I was going to say this. It's so funny you mentioned this. I was just about to say my mom has a car that as long as you have the keys on you, Nidhi, you don't have to insert them into.
No.
You just have to press the start button, but the keys have to be in the car for it to start.
Really?
Nidhi, it's the most bizarre thing in the world, and it freaks me out every time I use it because I'm not used to it.
So she presses a button and the car starts.
Because she has her keys in her purse. There's a start button. You depress the start button, and you have to have your foot on the brake, and the car will start. The problem is, when you exit the car, you have to hit that same start key to turn it off. Otherwise, it stays on.
Oh.
And so, because I'm not used to not doing this. I often walk away from the car. Yeah.
Okay.
So there's that. Now we may have mentioned this on a previous show, so forgive me if I'm repeating myself. But I saw a life hack, and you can see my keys. I'm just gonna lift them. You're gonna hear keys jangling in a second. Notice how I've colored my keys.
Yes.
I use nail polish on the actual key, so that I can identify in the dark
which key. So wait, the key that you're holding right now with the pink nail polish, what is that?
That's my mom's house.
Okay.
Followed by, what's that? That's my home.
Okay.
It has yellow nail polish. My car key. The key to the trunk of my scooter.
Okay.
No idea. Not sure. The keys to my scooter.
That looks like a mailbox key of some kind.
Maybe.
That looks like a bike lock key of some kind, maybe.
Oh, that could be the key. Okay, so this is the cottage key.
Okay.
This might be the key to my parents. No. Parents' cottage. My parents' cottage lock to get into the... And then my wife's
You have a
e-bike. Yeah.
Why do you carry around all those keys?
And I've pared down. I've always been
God.
someone that has a lot of keys for some
But if
reason.
you lose that, you lose everything. Why not just...
No, actually I don't, because everything that's on there, I have duplicates of somewhere else. So either my wife has them, or I've got them in a place where I can access them if I need them.
See, I like to be minimalist with
Yeah.
my keys. I only take the keys that I need.
That's great. I need to get into that.
I mean, I don't have that many keys as well, so...
What about for your bike? Do you have a lock for your bike?
No, my bike got stolen, remember?
Oh, that's right.
But what can you do?
What can you do? That's one of the...
So no, I don't have that key
Okay,
anymore.
fair enough. But your bike got stolen, but did the lock key get stolen? No, right?
No,
So
no.
then you should still have that.
Yeah, but the bike got stolen with the lock.
So you have a key but no lock or no
Yeah,
bike. Interesting.
Yeah. So I finally got rid of the key. 'cause
Okay.
There was no point in me
Fair.
keeping it.
Fair enough.
And other than that, I don't really have a key to much, really.
Okay.
I'm trying to think, like, if there's any other locker, but no, I don't. Other than work keys and home keys and car keys.
Do you prefer a lock that has a key? Like, let's say for a lock for your gym
No,
locker.
I like the combination.
The combination lock. You prefer that than the key.
100%. I'd rather remember. I also don't like keeping keys on me.
Okay.
So it's like, if I'm going to the gym,
Sure.
I don't want to be thinking about
Where are my keys? That's fair.
Yeah.
And the combination lock makes it easier.
Exactly.
So let me ask you this. Now, I don't know when you were Nidhi, if you had a portone, which is a big, heavy door that is sort of the door before you get to your residence, your residence, like that big, those big doors, or if they, I'm sure they have them in India as well. When you have this portone, you have one of those old-fashioned keys, the kind of keys that, if you draw a key, it kind of looks like that. Mm-hmm. Well, to open these big old-fashioned doors, you need a key that's like that. Have you ever used one of those keys to open a big door?
No, I haven't.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's kind of like your traditional lock and key, what you would imagine, right? Like I know what you're talking about. I have actually. What am I saying? When I was in Italy and I was staying there.
Because you live there, right?
Yeah. That's exactly how all the keys are.
Right.
There's no. Yeah, it's not like the North American keys. It's like, and you have to like turn it around, like.
Yeah. Like it's kind of like you kind of hear
the clicks.
You hear
right?
the clicks, right?
And it's like a full 360-degree turn. Yeah.
It's interesting because in North America, we don't really experience that. But in Europe, in parts of Europe, I don't know about India, but I know in parts of Europe, you will still get those keys that sort of like, turn and are big monsters in your hand.
You're absolutely right.
Now, let me ask you this while we're on keys, okay? There's going to be a generation of people who've never used a key to get into a hotel room or a motel room.
Right.
Because it's all key cards now that we use, right?
Right.
Have you ever been to a place that has given you a key on a big, I don't even know what you'd call it, Nidhi. It kind of looks like a big, almost like a miniature, a really small handheld, let's say bowling pin is the thing I can liken it the most. So it's kind of like a big, heavy doorknob almost on the end of your key, like just something big and heavy and like big in your hand. Have you ever been to a hotel where they would give you this as the key?
No.
You would use it to get into your room, and then when you would leave the hotel, you would hand it back to the
old school.
Yeah, like I'm talking.
No,
old
I
school.
haven't done that.
Yeah. So this I remember, not so much in North America, but definitely in Europe. Mm-hmm. When we go to hotels, they would give you this giant key. In Rome, I remember, and I think in Germany as well, and you'd use it, and then you'd hand it to the concierge before you left. They would hang it on a thing and then give it back to you when you came in.
It's very, I don't know. there's something a little bit, don't you find there's something a little bit romanticized or about keys?
Sure.
Like, there's something throwback nostalgic, like, about that type of experience, right?
Yeah.
Different day and time, and keys were, I don't know, the process of actually mechanically opening a door is very interesting.
Yeah, and you know, it's interesting, Nidhi, because, okay, so we've experienced keys in different ways, like we've just mentioned, right? You don't recall ever going to a hotel that gave you this sort of key.
Mm-mm.
I can vaguely remember it. I was very young when we had those keys. But there's going to be a whole generation of people who have never used a key to go to a hotel. Who knows what the future holds for keys?
I'm actually really surprised that, like, they haven't yet. I mean, I'm sure there is probably this that exists. But, like, when you're renting or buying a new place, well, I guess if you're buying it, you can get it installed. But if you're renting a new place, like, I'm surprised they even do keys anymore. You know, like, you would think they're going to start doing fingerprints or something.
Sure. I know that for my mom's place, we had installed a keyless entry so that you could just key in a number code and it would open the door, or you could use the key. Mm-hmm. You could use either one, right? Mm-hmm. But it was just easier for her when she was coming in with groceries to just type in a number versus fishing for her keys. And I remember my grandmother, with her keys, she had tied them on a string, or on a ribbon, let's say, not on a string, on a ribbon, that was attached to her purse, so that her keys were always in her purse, and she could just grab this big ribbon and then use whatever key she needed from that. But it was always sort of attached to her purse as she was getting older.
Amazing.
Isn't that funny?
I know.
Now, before we go, I also want to talk about keychains.
Oh, did you ever have the novelty keychains?
Oh, I'm sure I had tons. But before we get into that, I also want to mention, because otherwise I'll forget, is keyholes.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, doing interesting things with keyholes, like...
looking through them?
Looking through them, or taking photos of...
Oh.
Have you ever seen this? So...
Oh, of, like, images through a keyhole?
Yeah, like, so there's some... I'm trying to think where it was. I want to say it was in Germany or somewhere, where you could look through a keyhole and it would like, you would see like a monument in the distance, and you could take a photo of the monument through the keyhole. And so everybody was doing it, right? And we have something really interesting in Toronto at the distillery district.
Oh, with the keys.
With the locks, I guess,
the locks,
right?
Yeah. So that's kind of like a throwback to the French to Paris, right?
Oh, no, tell me more.
I forgot the name of the bridge where they have all the locks. And like two lovers can come and like put a lock on the bridge.
Right.
There were so many locks on there that it was actually starting to weigh down a bit of the bridge.
Oh,
so
really?
I think they were trying to figure out whether or not they could keep doing it. But they have like a public art installation essentially in the distillery, that district of Toronto, where it is locks, and I think it spells out love or something like that.
Yeah, it's love.
Right?
It's definitely love. Yeah. They'll sell you locks there. You can bring your own and lock it up on there, and then write a little message on your lock, and you keep the key and come back, or give the key to your loved one, and there you go.
My friend, actually, Lindsay Michael, who actually is a host of Podcast Playlist.
Okay.
She also did this, co-produced this show by a collective of opera singers, and the group's name is Liederwolf, and they actually did like a show a few years ago at Campbell House in Toronto, where Campbell House is this old historic house in the middle of downtown Toronto, and they did an opera vignette in all these different rooms of the house, of the historical house. But when you walked in as an audience member, you went downstairs to the basement and you got a key to a room. Oh. And so that's how you gained entry in the room. So all these people had like the purple key or the green key or the red key.
And it was different rooms of the house?
And it was different rooms of the house and different vignettes. And you can... So it was really interesting to hear people go like, oh, do you have the purple key? How's the purple key? How's the orange key?
Right.
Is that a good room? So the process, though, of getting the key just made the entire experience more again, like there was something about it that was very, in this historical house, that was very nostalgic or formal, a bit kind of, I don't know, Downton Abbey-ish, I guess.
Sure. That's pretty awesome.
Hey, it's Hannah Burner from Giggly Squad, and we're partnering with Abercrombie for the launch of their new spring collection. I need a wardrobe that can handle a busy week in the city and go straight to a weekend getaway. Abercrombie's newest drop is full of dresses, sweaters, and layers that effortlessly do both. The piece that's stealing the show for me is the new reversible trench coat. It's a classic navy on one side and a coastal plaid on the other, the perfect spring staple. Get your closet ready for a full season of plans. Shop spring at Abercrombie & Fitch in the app, online, and in stores.
We live in a culture obsessed with dieting, weight loss, and exercise. And that can make eating disorder behaviors easy to miss. But the reality is, eating disorders are serious mental illnesses that take a major toll on your health and your life. But recovery is possible. Eating disorders are more common than you might think. Chances are you know someone who is struggling with one. Or maybe you're struggling yourself. If you're concerned about an eating disorder in yourself or a loved one, I want to introduce you to Equip. Equip is a fully virtual, evidence-based eating disorder treatment program that helps patients achieve lasting recovery at home. Every Equip patient is matched with a multidisciplinary care team that includes a therapist, dietitian, medical provider, and mentors. And you get a personalized treatment plan that's tailored to your unique goals and challenges. Equip treats patients of all ages and all eating disorder diagnoses. It's covered by insurance, and there's no wait list. If you think that you or a loved one could be struggling with an eating disorder, don't wait to get help. Visit equip.health to learn more. That's equip.health.
Over 90 of the top 100 U.S. accounting firms trust Bill to handle bill pay processes. Why? Because our tools are built on over $1 trillion of secure payments. We're not just moving money. We're powering financial workflows for 500,000 customers. That's a level of expertise you just can't fake. Ready to talk with an expert? Visit Bill.com/proven to get started and grab a $250 gift card as a thank you. Terms and conditions apply. See offer page for details.
I want to mention for our listeners, the Insomnia Project. For our Insomnia Project listeners, Casper is offering $50 towards any mattress purchased at Casper.com if you use the URL caspertrial.com/insomnia. And just to get back to what I was talking about in the beginning, Nidhi, with regards to the California King, what I was saying was, people know the standard mattresses like the Queen, the King, the Double. I think they also call the Double the Full. Does that make sense?
I've always noticed it. Yeah, actually, I think it's both.
Both, right?
Both.
And everybody has sheets that fit those. But the California King, which is much bigger, requires its own kingly sheets, let's say. And what I was trying to say was, if you go to Casper.com, you can see that they also sell sheets. And so you can get California King sheets for your California King mattress. And if you want to save $50, you go to caspertrial.com/insomnia, which is our URL, and enter the promo code 50SLEEP, 50SLEEP.
And that's for mattresses.
That's right.
Yes.
And there you go. But I wanted to talk to you, Nidhi, about keychains. And I felt like it was a separate entity to what we were talking about.
All
So
right.
I don't know if you were done with...
Yep, that was my story about Campbell House and the Keys.
We should mention that Podcast Playlist is a podcast that
yes.
CBC does
Yes,
for
the
our
Canadian
listeners.
Broadcasting Corporation.
And-
And actually, if you're ever looking for different podcasts to listen to, they usually have, I think, like every episode that they do a different thematic. And one of my favorites is actually when they did the Harry Potter theme, and then they.
Speaking of keys.
I know. There you
right?
go. There you go. They introduced me to a bunch of podcasts that had to do with Harry Potter or
Sure.
that world, and so it's cool.
Yeah,
Check it out.
I love Podcast Playlist. So
Yeah.
cbc.ca is where you would go to find out more about that. Now, keychains, Nidhi.
Keychains.
So my mom just bought a condo, and it was her birthday. And so it was a significant birthday. So we wanted to get her a significant gift.
Okay.
And her condo closed, or she got the keys to her condo on her birthday.
Oh, wow.
So
Lucky mama.
I was like, okay, you know what I think we're going to do? I'm going to go to Tiffany and get a keychain.
Oh,
right?
wow.
Because we looked
That's
at,
generous.
Tiffany has, those necklaces with keys on them?
Yeah.
They're kind of like a classic
Yeah.
Tiffany thing. But I don't know. That's just not my mom's thing to wear a key around. Like, it's not her thing, right? So then I was looking at other sort of necklaces, or is it necklie? I don't know what you'd say before. I was looking at all kinds of things, right? Luckily, I had my wife with me. And then it was Amanda who said, like, oh, look at these keychain necklaces, right? It's like, oh, cool. And I said, I wonder if they have keychains. Or Amanda may have said it. There's a little debate in our house on who said it. We won't get into that. But so we said, let's look at what Tiffany has
In terms of keychains.
in terms of keychains, right?
see this.
Yeah, Nidhi, you might hear the keys of Nidhi's computer
Yeah.
as she types away looking at the Tiffany. Oh, so you know what, Nidhi, you go to the website and then you see if you can pick the keychain we bought.
Okay.
So let me just say this, and I'm sure you would know this because you're a woman of style.
Thank you. Right answer.
Yeah, no, and I'm not trying to say it because you're a woman, but I'm just saying you're a person of style.
Okay.
But things at Tiffany are not cheap.
No.
Right?
No,
You're
that's
not-
what I was going to say. Yeah, that's pretty generous of you.
Well, we wanted to get something significant that you use every day, that you see every day, that would remind her of this significant event in her life,
Sure.
her birthday, and getting her condo. So,
So I'm going to first then, as you're telling this,
Yeah.
I'm going to sort this by price.
sure.
Should I go high to low or low to high?
I would say start with low to high.
Okay.
All right?
All right. Well,
Okay,
I can
so-
tell which one it's definitely not.
And which one is it definitely
it's
not?
definitely not the one with like the yellow taxi cab.
No, my mom's not an Uber driver. But, so we were looking at keychains, and we're like, you know what? Would you ever spend? I'll tell you, we spent $200 on a keychain.
Okay.
Which my sister thought was obscene, and I thought, well, you know what? It's a significant birthday. She'll love it. Mm-hmm. It's not a gift you're going to get every day. Oh, I kind of revealed how much we spent. Would you ever spend that kind of money on a keychain for yourself?
For myself?
For
No.
yourself?
No.
But if you received it, what would you think?
If I received it, like
Yeah.
from a family member?
Family, friend.
I would be really
Someone who's
like,
trying to, like,
delighted. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
So then my question to you is, what's the most you would spend on a keychain?
For someone else or myself?
For yourself.
Like
'Cause
$5.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think I've ever bought a keychain. I always get the free keychains
Okay.
at some sort of event or something. You know what? This is very intriguing.
Yeah, Nidhi's like all searching.
See, I want to say... Okay, hold on now. I feel like... See, I see the one with the dog bone. Mm-hmm. And that's interesting because I know your mom has a dog.
Yes.
But then I also see... Oh, the Eternal Circle keyring is interesting too.
I'll tell you this. Is that one there?
Yeah.
So we looked at that.
Okay.
And that's something that really speaks to me.
Yes.
And it's kind of like, it's not a keychain, it's the ring you put your keys on it. And it has a, we didn't get that one, but
Okay.
that's one that I kind of looked at because it kind of was unique.
So now I'm also thinking, is your mom like a letter person? Like a with
A monogram-y kind of thing? Not really.
No, I don't think so. I don't think your mom's a heart person either. Like, I don't think she'd be like, oh, get
Right,
something with a heart on it.
Nidhi just searches.
Now, did you engrave something on it? Can
No,
you
we
tell me
didn't.
that?
We did not engrave.
Okay. Interesting. And it is one of these.
It is one of those.
Okay.
I'm going to point it out in a second because otherwise we're going to spend the whole episode just you
And
searching for.
See, I like that one, but it's too much.
That's the one you like?
Well, I feel like that's kind of unique. Although now that I'm looking at it, oh no, it's a golf ball.
It's a
Never
golf
mind.
ball with a golf.
Not my thing.
I'm going to point it out. Just go down.
Oh wait.
Okay.
Oh, I haven't got to down. I thought it was.
No, go up. Sorry.
Oh, I see. Oh, did you get her the $4,000 one?
No, not this birthday.
I think maybe it was this one,
Which one are you pointing at?
the horseshoe kind of one.
No, because that one's kind of like a little bit awkward in that you have to cut out and unscrew the bottom. No, it's this one here,
Oh, okay.
which is kind of the hardy one that you're like.
Oh, interesting.
My mom's not a hardy like a person who wears hearts or
Yeah.
buys things with hearts or like.
Yeah.
That's not her, but it was it looked like a classic Tiffany thing. So,
and it's the only one that really just looks like a keychain. Everything else actually looks kind of like it could be like some sort of nipple ring or something.
Right. And they all look a little bit, yeah.
I
know what you're saying. Or like a piercing, like it looks like a belly button piercing kind of thing. Yeah,
exactly.
Sure. I totally see that.
Okay, that's a really nice one.
Now, do you remember, while we're on the topic of keychains, I don't know why I'm on this keychain bender right now, but do you remember the one where you would whistle and it would whistle back to tell you where your keys were?
Oh, no. That's like the clap on, clap off.
Kind of. This was like, it was a bit of a fad. You know how these like little gadgety things become, like everybody has them? Mm-hmm. So when I was a teenager, this thing came, I don't know what it was, but it was like, you buy this little keychainy thing, you whistle, and it whistles back to you so you know where your keys are. It was pretty awesome. But then everyone had it, so you'd whistle and a million keys would whistle back to you. But I kind of wish we had that because I had to spend a little bit of time looking for keys. Yeah.
Before we get on to more keychain talk, can I just say that on the Tiffany's website, there is a button that you can press to drop a hint to someone.
Oh.
So you can actually email someone and drop them a hint.
Oh, that's amazing.
For any product that you're actually looking for.
Well, we'd love it if you dropped us a hint on episode topics you'd like us to hear to talk about. My tongue is all twisted today. It's like all over the place.
It's okay. I think it's because we had so much coffee before this episode.
Nidhi made me an outstanding cup of coffee.
I did. With the espresso maker that Marco bought me for my housewarming. Marco and Amanda bought me for my housewarming.
And if you have a stovetop Bialetti or espresso making machine, my tip to you would be sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon on top of the grounds that you've put in to give your coffee that hint of cinnamon. And as I told Nidhi earlier, less is more. Don't put too much cinnamon because it'll kind of get a burny kind of flavor to it. It won't be so nice. A little bit of cinnamon goes a long way.
Would you ever, like, what would be, well, I wonder what else you could put. Like, you could maybe put, like, some ground cardamom.
Oh, now you're talking my language.
I wonder if you could do a little bit of, like, red chili pepper too. Like,
oh yeah, make that would be a great coffee for the winter.
Yeah,
when it's cold outside.
Yes. Well, if all else fails, maybe we just become these coffee experimenters.
Oh my goodness.
Margot, I noticed that your shirt says tweet tweet.
Yes, this is a shirt that. All right, it's a little bit clandestine.
Okay,
Nidhi.
Tell me.
So, we were in New York City. In a hotel
where clandestine things happen,
and Amanda was performing in New York and so it was her and a bunch of her castmates, and we were walking by some sort of business. You know how they rent rooms and they have conferences and whatnot, and they have swag bags for businesses. So in the swag bag was this T-shirt that says "Tweet Tweet" on it. In the back it says the company that it was.
Oh.
So somehow we picked up a bag or two. And this T-shirt's really comfortable, so I love to wear it. But feel free to tweet us at Listen and Sleep. We want to thank Casper for sponsoring this show. Once again, if you want to receive $50 towards the purchase of your mattress, go to our URL, which is caspertrial.com/insomnia. This has been the key episode.
It has been the key, all things keys and keychain related. As always, we're produced by Drumcast Productions, and we've been broadcasting from Toronto, Canada, and we wish you all the best. I don't know where that was going, but we hope that you listen and sleep, and we will speak to you soon.